Hey, what up, YouTube? Cousin Mike, TWT Bulls. We're here at my office, StrengthX in Black Mountain, North Carolina. We got Pip, and today we're covering a popular topic people have been reaching out about, and they're always asking, what's Pip eat? She looks so good. What do you feed your dog? So I figured today I'd go through real quick and show you what we would prep as a usual meal for the pups. So what it is it's a combination of a kibble food combined with a freeze-dried meat, a little bit of vegetables, some supplement, some more supplement, and we'll get into that. So real quick, the two types of kibble food. So this is more of the mid-grade, which is a great one, Life's Abundance, it's solid. But when we go through and we read the ingredient list, there's some things that I don't love as much compared to Canine Caviar here. This is by far my favorite. All the dogs seem to do really well with it. It is more expensive, but with all foods, you get what you pay for. So I'll give you a nice little view of that real quick, and you can kind of see that one, that's solid. Best label you'll see. Real particular about the what's in it part, and this one can't be beat. So for a usual day, what we'll feed Pip is approximately 1 cup, and we got our water boiling because something most folks probably don't know about, but regarding these kibble foods, they're actually intended to be reconstituted or rehydrated. So it was something I learned the hard way with my little Boston. I think he was a picky eater because he just wasn't real. Hey, back up. Oh, let's see, Pip loves these. And these are little freeze-dried meat patties, and what we do with these is we break it in half. But my little Boston, he was what I thought a picky eater, and he would just go eat his kibble late at night, like last option, seemed very unenthused about it. And I lived with a dog trainer for a little bit, and he suggested, hey, have you tried reconstituting it with boiling water? And the first time we did it, Mr. B was all about it. It was like a night and day difference. So seeing is believing for me on that, and I know without a doubt the pups love the food a lot more when it is reconstituted. So we use the Stella freeze-dried meat, and I like them because they got a good blend of organ meats. This is the Dr. Harvey's brand of the veg to bowl, and I just put a little of this in, a little bit of fiber, helps things move, give or take. I don't necessarily have to have it. It's probably the least important thing I would say out of all the items here. Now we can get into a little of supplementation. This is Nupro, which I'm a big fan of. It's got a lot of stuff going from vitamins, minerals, aminos, probiotics, organs. It's a great supplement. Seems to go down well. But one thing I will say regarding the Frenchies and supplementation is it seems as though maybe in the first year of development, just kind of keep things easier and more predictable because they might still be spitting up and having some developmental issues, and that's fine. It'll resolve. You just wait and be patient. This is minced garlic, just like what we get at the store, because anytime fleas are going around, minced garlic works wonders compared to the chemicals and the harsh treatments that we can get from the vets. So again, this was our Nupro. I didn't show you guys this one. Solid supplement. They all seem to like it. I like it. We put a little bit of the garlic, a little bit of the vegetable, and now we've got some boiling water here that we are going to pour over. And we just kind of pour it just to the level of food. You don't want to make it too soupy or too filled. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, here's what we're looking at. And I'm going to mix this up. Stir it up nice and well. Get everything covered. You want good saturation, good coverage of all the food. Get the supplements mixed in there. Get that freeze-dried patty nice and wet, saturated. Level it out. Put the plate on. Wait about 10 minutes. We're going to go hit the power plate, and we'll be back, and I will show you the finishing touches of what we do with their food. All right, Pip, let's go. All right, and we're back. So that was about 12 minutes or so, which perhaps in the future that can be a topic if you guys are interested. Is I could show you what I do therapeutically with my dogs, especially the senior dogs, but also the early developing in terms of myofascial work, training, strength training. We also use the power plate. I use that with the pups as well. It's very good for orthopedic things and keeping their joints nice and healthy. So perhaps in the future. Now back to our food because Pip's ready. So I'll show you real quick. Oh, sorry, girl. You can kind of see what that looks like now, and it's just kind of a soft, marshmallowy little kind of texture. And then what I do is I go through with my fork and I just mash it all up. Try and do my dogs as much favors as I can regarding their nutrition, and so I just feel this is another way I can help improve their digestive rate. Helps with less spitting up potentially. And something else I've noticed is combining food with lots of water might make for a uneasy stomach. So if you feel like your Frenchie's doing a lot of spitting up, check and see, are they drinking a lot of water when they're eating or around their meal times. It's another reason why I hydrate this food and reconstitute, is because it's a great way then for them to absorb the hydration versus putting a dehydrated food into their system, which might absorb the water. So it's kind of a nice swing. So, all right, now lastly what we put in is a little bit of our omega fats, also from the Dr. Harvey line. They do solid stuff. And I learned with Pip, she just gets a little bit. We don't do much. When she was probably in her, I don't know, 6-month range, she kept spitting up a lot, and I found it was probably too much of the oil in there. So I reduced that back to just a tiny little skosh, and she's doing great with it. So be patient. They'll usually fill out. But it's also why the food is so crucial. And then the last component is basic canned pumpkin. And this is just something I put in to provide a little more fiber, also provide a little bit more volume and bulk in the food. It's a little more satiating, and I just do a couple dollops in there. I find a can will usually last me about a week or so. And then I mix this up. And you can see Pip loves this. Oh, don't you? Yes, you love your food. Because again, I hand feed the dogs when I can, Pip especially, because she spends all her time with me. So I have direct control over that, and as a result, we're able to really reinforce a lot of great things. Her behavior is through the roof. Her socializing skills are through the roof. I mean, she's just a great dog. I love this little thing. Oh, I know, you're my favorite girl. I always tell her that. She's my favorite girl. Yes. All right, so show you what this kind of looks like now. And what I do is I just kind of bunch all that up to one side, smush it out, and it usually makes about 2 solid little patties. So quick recap, and then we'll get to feeding, which we might also do that in a following video. Is you've seen how we make the food. Next we'll show you how we feed, and that's a great opportunity to just reinforce everything we work on, from the commands to location, like bed versus our Duffy versus our house. It's just a great time to reinforce everything and bolster your relationship. So, in summation, our kibble food for Pip, she's about 17 pounds, just under 16.8, I believe. Still giving her a cup because she's got busy days. We work out. She's built like a tank, and we got to respect that nutritional side of things. Canine Caviar is my go-to. Again, it's a little more expensive. I believe the 22-pound bag is around 90 bucks, so a little steep. Life's Abundance is a little more friendly for the 17-pound bag. I think that's around 50 or 60 bucks. The Stella freeze-dried meat, that or raw goes very well. I do a half patty. The garlic is very essential. Just a few little pieces for in the event of fleas or seasonal change. Pumpkin's a must. Things I could do without are the veggies. and I would probably be able to do away with the fattening just because it doesn't seem to go down the best at times. And you just got to find a product that works, and thankfully that one has become more inviting. So with that, we will sound the dinner horn. And we will get to dinner. So, you guys, in case you forgot, hey pet, kisses. Good girl. Nobody loves you like a Frenchie. Till next time.